Minnesota State University Moorhead, the Dragons Digital Network, Dragon Athletics, and Go Team Productions presents Minnesota State University Moorhead Dragons basketball. Tonight, game number 2 of our doubleheader features the Dragon men and our old friends, the Northern State Wolves. Tonight's second game is also presented by State Farm. It is a Tuesday night here before Thanksgiving, but we expect it to be festive. As good Tuesday night to you. My name is Steve DeStacio, alongside my friend Jared Bledsoe. Here we go. The Dragon men stepped it up, playing some nationally ranked teams in non-conference. Crown, Mayville State the past couple nights. Now they get Northern State. Anything goes, right?
Anything goes in the NSIC right out the gate. They get a tough opponent. It'll be fun to watch them this evening.
Northern State lost so many great players. Parker Fox, just to name one of them, as he transferred to the University of Minnesota. Everybody's back for the Dragons. They had Trevor Kaiser, who dumped 30-some against Crown the other night. This team is locked and loaded for a run in the Northern Sun.
Yes, talking to the coaching staff, they feel like they're 10 deep. They can go 10 deep. Anybody can step up. You talked about Baumgartner dropping 32. Often players off the bench dropping another 32. So it'll be fun to watch these Dragons continue to play good basketball.
One of those guys who dumped 30-some points was Gavin Baumgartner. Let's take a look at our player comparison.
As we see Gavin knocking down shots, shooting over close to 44% from the field, getting it done from the stripe. Obviously, you look over at the Wolves, they got players that can put the ball in the basket too. As we look at Sam Masson, shooting close to 59% from the field, averaging 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Be a fun matchup to watch.
Player comparison presented by Matt Buss. There's our friend Saul Phillips and also Josh Vaughn, former Dragon assistant coach. Saul Phillips took over a couple of years ago. That guy right there, a former NDSU coach who can coach basketball. So can the Dragons head coach Chad Walthall. There he is with his 341 victories. Coming into tonight, our coaches are presented by BSN. Alrighty.
What are you ready?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking you.
Come on, man. Stay in your lane. Here we go. This feels like a mid-season game, doesn't it?
It does. You can feel the energy. The fans are in it. And you definitely feel the energy in the building. Hopefully it lives up to the expectations.
Saul Phillips, 49-10 already with a couple of NSIC crowns. His team, he will probably tell you, should have won the region last year in Aberdeen and lost the lead against Northwest Missouri State late. Here we go.
Wolves come out matched up man-to-man. Dragons in a 5-out offensive set as they get baseline jump shot there. Hurstfield, the pull-up. They pick up right away, full court.
There are the Northern starters, including Jackson Money from nearby Cheyenne High School. Here's a whistle, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds. Let's take a look at the Dragon men. Baumgartner, McGee, Zimmer, Ersfeld, Simon Sem from Fargo North. Starters presented by Brandfolk. If we didn't mention it before, the Dragons are in their whites. Northern State in their maroons. This is Cole Bergen going up against Simon Sem.
Solid defense there. First possession by the Dragons. Sem taking the bang in the chest and able to get the stop there.
Luke Schumer, veteran Northern Sun official, makes the call. Schumer's working with Ben Walden and Isaiah Conrad. Paul Conrad, former NSIC official and all-around really good guy. If you're watching from central Minnesota, hello, hello. First foul of the game whistled on Northern State's Sam Maston. Here goes Ersfeld. Sam inside.
On his side. Big fella. Dane right inside, getting the bucket early at point-blank range. Dragons up early by 4.
Gus Reedy can't get a 3 to go. And there,
the offensive rebound.
6'10 freshman, averaged 11.2, 6.9 last season. Bergen spinning, too strong. Jordan Belka couldn't finish. Underneath Sem.
Great decision there by Sim.
Ersfeld took a long first step. That's Sem and Moni matchup. I like that. That's all EDC. That's Fargo North. That's Cheyenne. You know there's good basketball being played around here.
Absolutely. Both of those young men were stellar athletes and basketball players for those respective high schools in this community.
There's Bergen for 3.
Another offensive rebound there for Northern State. That's number 4.
That's Bergen, a Northern Colorado transfer. Sam Maston in and out. Baumgartner the rebound. The Dragons solid defensively. Here's Baumgartner.
4 out, 1 in look for the Dragons here.
Gavin Baumgartner had 32 the other night. Ersfeld.
Nice offensive rebound there by Sim. New shot clock.
Baumgartner from deep. I like Sim's decision too. He looked up and he saw Moni and said, I'm getting out of here.
And you like that. We talk about maturity of a player. We watched him grow. And is obviously one of the reasons maybe he's in the starting lineup tonight.
Maston, the offensive foul. He already has 2.
Great denial defense there by Ersfeld. We talk about quick, scrappy guards on the women's side. I mean, Ersfeld is one of the top scrappy guards, if you will, in the NSIC on the men's side.
Here's Lorenzo McGee. First time he's had the ball.
Nice, showing his versatility, banging inside, obviously starting at the guard position. Able to bang inside and elevate and get a bucket inside. 6-0 Dragon lead.
Fair to say good start?
For the Dragons, yes.
Moni, nope. Zimmer is second board.
Floor general, see Ersfeld calling out a play. Finding his buddy.
Baumgartner pestered from behind by Moni. Splits through a double team. Gets it out to Zoe. Here's Lorenzo McGee. Baumgartner. Everybody in the world, except Simon Sem, thought he was going, or including Simon Sem, thought he was going up. This is Jordan Belka. Moni, yes, and the foul. Tell me about Moni.
Great anticipation there on that last play. Solid job as we watch the replay. Anticipate going high, as you mentioned. Tall frame, bangs it off the backboard. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Have you seen him play before tonight?
As a kid. I watched him as a kid in travel ball. I hadn't kept up with him as much in the community, but he can ball. I obviously often see his dad at the gym here, who eats weights, by the way. Great man. But as Moni misses on that free throw.
Jesse Berg in the ball game for the Dragons. The big fella, 6'10 junior, Audubon, Minnesota, has the ball.
His dad's name is Charles Moni. Got Berg inside. Want to get a touch inside with the big fella.
Here we go.
A nice touch to go from banging inside to the finesse jump hook. And it's fun to watch these players grow up right before our eyes. Berg with the soft touch.
Telling you, guys playing differently this year. Playing with more of a purpose. Maston, yes.
Nice move there by Maston. Other player to watch.
Remember, it took Isaac Seedley a few years to develop. A red shirt, freshman, sophomore, something clicked. Maybe something clicked with Berg. This is Gador Queth.
Oh, nice move. Finish that. A joke with Tim Bergstreiser, he's the post-player whisperer. Hopefully, like you said, maybe he whispered into Jesse Berg's ear and got him going.
He's been whispering for a while.
Nice block there.
Here we go, Ersfeld.
Nice finish there in transition. Great block there by McGee. Dragons picking up full court.
Gus Reedy out of Aberdeen. Played for Brian Dolan, former Wayne State and Upper Iowa head coach. And a foul on Gador. Second foul whistled against the Dragons, and we have our first timeout. 13:56 remaining here in the first half on a Tuesday night here in Moorhead.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent David Eggers in Moorhead today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You can get surprisingly great rates, auto and renters at State Farm. State Farm agent David Eggers, he's sitting here at midcourt. He's your one-stop shop in Moorhead for protecting all of your assets at a great rate. So stop looking around and don't bother David Eggers tonight. He's enjoying Dragon basketball. Give him a call tomorrow, 218-233-1334 for your surprisingly great auto and renters rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. 10-4, Dragons. Good start. You want to talk about energy, effort, enthusiasm, your 3 E's, right?
Yes.
And some touch by that guy. That guy made 10 of 10 free throws. The Dragons won by 71. Forget about it. He made 10 of 10 free throws. He's got touch. Always has. I'm not, wait a minute. It's getting better. Put it that way. You gonna warn me again? Was I speeding?
No, if a guy goes 10 for 10 from the free throw line, that's impressive.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't happen.
Impressive.
It didn't happen earlier in his career. I think he's worked on his game. I think maturity-wise, maybe something's clicked. We all know Bergstresser can coach with anybody, but it still takes execution. There he is.
There's guards that can't go 10 for 10 from the free throw line. So that's impressive for a big man who's used to being inside, banging inside, to step to the stripe and knock down 10 consecutive free throws. So hopefully there's something to continue to build on, as you said.
Jacob Benega trying to leave it for Berg, throws it away. Kobe Bush out of Huron, South Dakota, number 24. That's Caleb Walton Blandon, number 1, in for Northern State. He played for the State Fair Community College Roadrunners in Sedalia, Missouri. Here's Benega.
That's the right call.
Uh-oh, they get him for a hook?
Yeah. Moving. Yeah, it was moving on the screen.
Jacob Benega, his brother Eddie, redshirting. We always say hello to Julian Dean Benega in the Twin Cities. Here goes Maston. Picked up 2 early fouls. Oh no, they only got Maston for 1. They called it on somebody else the second time.
That's fine. They're inside. The Wolves. 5 there, getting going. Sam Maston.
10-6. Here's Gador Queth.
Like this matchup inside. Great job there by Queth. Being patient. Smaller man on him. Elevated and got the bucket. Had to call out the screens.
Belka, no. Benninger the rebound. Here comes Gavin Baumgartner, a one-on-one with Maston. Baumgartner.
Nice find. That's the chemistry we talked about.
Behind his back.
Nice rebound there by Quaith. And that's what you love to see. The chemistry to find Baumgartner to Benninger. You see your big man crashing the boards here.
You see that right there? 24, he got hog-tied. And you know what? On my way over here, when I was supposed to be driving and paying attention, I was flipping through the NCAA rule book. You're not allowed to hog-tie somebody. Grab him by the neck. Not in this game.
Not in this game.
Maybe you teach that at your basketball academy.
Absolutely not.
Not
Absolutely
here.
Not.
That is a great call here on the baseline by Ben Walden. Jesse Berg was down, or Zimmer, and was out and touched the ball when it was out of bounds. 12-6, Dragons up, 12:02 remaining. Here in the first half, full of energy, like mid-season.
Mid-season play, love it. Miscue here by Northern State.
That is Northern State's third turnover. Dragons already have 5, is that correct? Queth, Ersfeld, Trevor Kaiser, number 5. He led the University of Mary last year with 17.6 points per game. He has the ball. He made 7 3-pointers against Crown. Here's Gabe Myron. This guy has been working hard on his game. Queth, 3, no. Rebound inside by Kobe Bush.
You pick up a player like Kaiser, he's familiar with the NSIC play. Great help side there by
Myron. I'm telling you, he doesn't get all the minutes, but when he's in the game, he gives you everything. Watch this help side. Right, get out of here.
I don't think Dane Zimmer was expecting that type of help side defense.
I think he's glad he got it, though.
Absolutely.
Belka. And now Maston.
Another miscue there by Northern State.
They throw it away. The Dragons have made 6 of their first 11 shots. The two teams combined are 0 for 9 from downtown. 11:03 remaining here in the first half. You hear that? I've had that for nearly 5 weeks. Can't get rid of it.
What are you going to do about it?
I don't know. Oh, Jaden Stanley Williams is in the ball game for the Dragons. Here's Myron. He'll score.
Finish there by Myron. Again, you talk about a player, all out energy, all out effort. If you're a young player, you're watching that. On the defensive end, great help side defense, and then on the offensive end, efficient. 2 dribbles, got to the basket, and got a bucket.
Walton Blandon, no. Look at all the Dragons crash into the glass. Zimmer comes out with it. The Dragons are up by a game-high 8. Zimmer watches traffic go by. Kaiser, no. Zimmer!
Great offensive rebound there by Zimmer. Got that defensive rebound on one end and the offensive putback on the other end.
Against your Crowns and against your Mayvilles, you're going to get a lot of second chance points and putbacks. As we have a foul, I think they got Jaden Stanley Williams. Nope, they got Gabe Myron, who gets whistled for the foul. Timeout on the floor, 9:42 remaining here in the first half. 16-6, the Dragons up. Let's stay in Moorhead.
It's a new stay at the Courtyard by Marriott, located just minutes from downtown Fargo, local colleges, shopping centers, and several restaurants. The Courtyard features a 24-hour fitness center, 24-hour on-site Starbucks, and our bistro restaurant and lounge open for breakfast and dinner daily. Relax in one of our 2 indoor swimming pools and hot tub. The comfort your family needs close to all the action at the Courtyard by Marriott. Visit our website or call 218-284-1000. That's 218-284-1000.
Chad Walthall's won 4, where his team has finished on top of the standings at the end of the season. Saul Phillips already has a couple. You expect Duluth to be good again with Justin Wick. St. Cloud State with Matt Reimer. Minot State, watch out for them. That's Matt Merkin, and that guy can recruit. They've already started 5-0. Minnesota Duluth 4-0. Mike Boshi at Bemidji already 2-0. Augustana, Upper Iowa. Oof. Tough league. And standings presented by Sodexo. And once again, we mentioned it in the women's game. We're going to mention it here, and we'll mention it all season long. Only the top 6 make it to the NSIC playoffs in the North and the top 6 in the South. Bottom 2, staying home. Top 2, buys.
And you say you like that, right?
I do. You got to earn your way in. Trey Longstreet in. Freshman out of Waverly, Minnesota. Longstreet forced it and it wouldn't go. Zimmer, another rebound. That's Dane's 6th already.
Great defense there by the Dragons. Some interesting stat here. 14 points in the paint for the Dragons. 14 of their 16 points. So obviously they're getting the touch. You mentioned no team has knocked down a triple yet. So that's going to be a stat to watch. And you go to Stanley Williams, it's not like when you go into your bench, you're getting smaller. You got size and depth. And that's something that the Dragons coaching staff was very impressed coming into this season as we watch McGee muscle up and an opportunity for and one.
Keep going. You're doing great. Keep going. I want to see it. I want to hear it.
Nice little inbound. Look at that. Absorb the contact, a little flex. A little, hey, I've been in the weight room this spring and summer. And I see you flex over here too.
It is 19-6 with 9:12 remaining here in the first half. Jaden Stanley Williams picking up Maston. Cole Bergen still hearing it from the fans as the foul gets whistled. I think they got Trevor Kaiser on a hold. Now they're going to get Jaden Stanley Williams. They didn't get him the first time. They get him for the bump here. The Dragons had said, and you said you talked to Bergstresser, they can go 10 deep. Well, they're already going 11 so far tonight.
Wow. And that's impressive on any level. If you can go 11 and still continue to contain the lead or extend the lead, that's impressive.
Bergen for 3. Nope.
Dang.
Rebound number 7. That ball got tipped on the way to the lane. Football team's telling Bergen to shoot it.
Five-out set here. Oh, great defense there by Ersfeld. Yet another turnover for the Wolves. Talk about quick, scrappy guards. They're Ersfeld, man. I just tell you, he's in you. 94 feet, if needed.
Dane Zimmer is going to sit. All that guy's done so far is hit 2 of 2 and grabbed 7 rebounds. This is the Shuck bus service camera angle. You like it? It's kind of what we get to see. That 3 wouldn't go. There you see us down the other end.
And what's interesting, you get Dane Zimmer out of the game, but you bring a 6'10" Jesse Berg in, so you don't get smaller.
Maston from deep. Only
you
hit
try
glass.
to shoot over that. Great job there by Berg.
I think it's fair to say Jesse Berg would alter your shot too. At 6'10"? You're going to round him, right? You going to over him? You going to poster him? Am I supposed
This
to
is
stay
not
in my
about
lane?
me right now. Steven, this is not about me right now.
May I ask you a question?
Sure.
Has nothing to do with you. How does this? I got to do an ad in a minute. I'm coming back to this though. I'm not letting this go. How tall are you? 6'2".
6'2".
First free throw goes. Get 35% off your next order at Papa John's. Use code DRAGONS35 and earn 35% off of your next order. Papa John's is the official pizza of the MSU Moorhead Dragons.
Ironically, Dragon 35, that's Jesse Berg's number.
That's right, 21-6, the Dragons are up by 15. How does a 6'2" player on offense go up against a guy, say, I don't know, 6'10"?
Obviously, you got to have spacing. You got to be able to handle the basketball and know where you can get to the court where your shot is.
Money, nope.
Berg Sky for the rebound.
Here comes Jacob Bennett, goes back in.
And you got to be able to analyze his athleticism. Obviously, Berg, pretty athletic for a 6'10" post.
You like how I reeled that answer out of you?
I did. And that's why I enjoy working with you.
McGee won't go.
The Baumgartner, he's scrappy, not able to come away with that rebound. Wolves looking to run. Great transition defense there by the Dragons.
Reedy inside to Belka. Here's Money.
Oh, great defense.
5-second violation whistled.
Baumgartner, the player to watch offensively. But I tell you, defensively, the energy will turn up, and you feel the energy out of the crowd right behind us.
The Dragons getting it done on both sides of the floor.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely.
At MatBus, we're
live
taking
life
action to make your ride as safe as possible. Extra sanitizing, protective equipment, and suspending fare collection to minimize contact. We also need your...
Queth can't finish. No, he
Look at the
does.
second effort there by Queth. And again, those are the plays when you talk about second chance opportunities. Fun to watch.
It's a 13-0 Dragons run. Reedy. Money. Scores.
There by Money inside. And obviously a size advantage having Baumgartner. Great patience there by the Wolves.
23-8. 8. Baumgartner threw a double team. Couldn't score.
I think sometimes Baumgartner doesn't realize how high he is. Sometimes I feel like he could finish at the rim if he wanted to. He's an athletic guard. Love to see him throw someone through the rim one time.
Look at Burke getting after it defensively. And another timeout. Jesse Berg playing unlike we have seen in his first 3+ years. His team leads by 15.
Transition for three. I'll tell you, David, that's when he's really at his best. Now, he runs the floor really well, and it doesn't take him long to spot up and knock one in.
Phipps working against Slater, gets the hook to go.
Well, that's where Phipps has really improved in his time in Marshall, Minnesota, is just that touch around the basket. He's always been big, strong, physical player, but now he's got a nice, soft baby hook there.
Cartwright off a screen. And he's going to get fouled on the three.
Brad Bigler not happy about that call. Felt like Cartwright might have initiated a little bit of this, but I don't know. Byers kind of hit his.
There's some of the fans that have shown up for tonight. They may not look like it, but they're having a blast right now. They're texting and they're thinking, right? They're always thinking.
Yes, in think mode.
They're in think mode.
They're actually throwing confetti inside. They're so excited to be here.
It's New Year's Eve, right there.
On the inside.
Fan cam presented by Courtyard. They should be excited. Why is it 23-8?
You got to give credit to the defense. I mean, you looked up the single digits with close to 5 minutes left in the first half. You wouldn't have guessed that in the pregame.
Northern State's 4 of 21. When was the last time you saw that? I mean, this is just a credit to the Dragon defense. It's not Northern, it's Dragons. Benninga defense, forced shot. And an offensive rebound, a rare one. That's the former Division I Bergen. Uh-oh. What happened? That's the first time I've seen a player engage and talk back to the football team. That's a mistake.
That's not true. We go back to the St. Cloud days of Gage. What's his name?
Oh, Gage Davis.
Gage Davis. Oh, there you. I had to call you on that one.
Yeah.
Gage Davis. If the crowd says anything to him, he gets the cooking.
Trash Talker 101.
Another miscue there by the Dragons.
Steal by Maston. Couldn't finish.
Dane Zimmer, clean glass. It's at number 8 for Dane this evening.
Here comes Jacob Benninga.
Nice cross. Nice find. Great ball movement. That's bucket. That's bucket. Nice soft left-hand finish inside by Dane Zimmer. 6 points, 8 boards.
He's on his way to a night, isn't he?
Yeah. Against Mayville, he had a double-double. Watch.
3 by Reedy. 25-13. Northern State needs a spark. They trail by a dozen. Here is Gavin Baumgartner.
That's the first 3 on the evening for either team.
Wolves are now 1 of 10. A foul gets whistled against Bergen. That's his second.
What was said? I can't repeat it.
Bergen will sit. Kobe Bush back in. It wasn't derogatory. It was just funny.
Okay.
This is Dane Zimmer at the free throw line. Free throws has never been his strong point. Kid can rebound, kid can bucket though. 25-13, 3:40 remaining. And a whistle. And a foul. Isaiah Conrad got Queth. That's Gador's second.
The interesting stat at the break. Dragons got 8 points off the bench. Currently, no points off the bench for the Wolves. And that's something you got to look at as you look into going into the second half. Where are the Wolves going to find a way to answer the depth of the Dragon team?
Jackson Money is 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Bergen got a bucket. Bergen started though, didn't he? Yeah, he did.
I believe so.
Ersfeld.
Oh, that's tough. That is tough.
That's the way you attack.
Great muscle there by Ersfeld. Getting high and soft off the glass, extending this lead, 14. Nice.
Belka from downtown.
Nice answer.
You don't want those guys to warm up.
No, Belka continues to shoot like he knows he can put the ball in the basket.
He leads Northern State just under 16 points per game. That was his 11th three this season, shooting 42% from behind the arc. Zimmer. No. Here comes Belka.
He thought about it.
Reedy. Inside it goes to Kobe Bush. Northern State on a little burst. They trailed by 15. They whittled it down to 10.
These have been gritty, scrappy buckets from the Wolves. The Dragons continue to look to attack.
And a foul on Myron.
Myron not able to finish at the rim.
Jaden Stanley Williams will come back in. Simon Sem will sit down. So heading to the free throw line is Kobe Bush. The 2019 South Dakota Player of the Year. Hits free throw number 1. Matt Bus, a convenient, cost-effective way to get around town. For more information, stay up to date on all future service changes. Visit mattbus.com and follow Matt Bus on Facebook and Twitter. Steve DeStacio, Jared Bledsoe back with you from Alex Nemzik Hall in Moorhead, watching some opening night of the NSIC here on the men's side. The Dragons and Northern State. McGee.
Finish inside by McGee. 7 points for McGee.
None tougher than those two. That was tougher than a $2 steak. 29-18. All the way in with the left hand is Reedy.
Reedy with the answer.
29-20. Some noise coming from the South Dakotan faithfuls. And a foul. It's on Bryce Ersfeld. He doesn't like it. As he gets whistled. What'd you see? I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. He was obviously away from the ball.
Here comes Northern State. They've gotten it down to 9. Longstreet back in. He gives off to Reedy. And now Belka. Over McGee, he'll score.
Tough shot there by Belka again. Wolves finding the mismatch. 5 points for him on the evening. Using their height advantage to get buckets.
It's a 7-point game with 45 seconds remaining. The Northern State crowd is not going to like this call, but Jaden Stanley Williams just got hip checked out of bounds. You're allowed to hip check in hockey, not in this sport. I looked that up on the way here too. Foul was on Money.
You were busy on the way here, I realize that.
That's right. Visit the Moorhead Shields for all your professional, college, and high school team gear. Enjoy shopping the large clothing section or bring your sporting goods in for a tune-up at the Moorhead Shields. Jaden Stanley Williams hits 1 of 2. It's an 8-point Dragon lead. 35 seconds remaining here in the first half. Money.
Nice find for
Longstreet, the recipient, he becomes the 7th different Northern State Wolf to score. It's a 6-point game. Now the Northern State fans want to stop. 15 seconds left in the first half. McGee, yes!
Get busy. Let's dance.
That won't go from nearly midcourt. Lorenzo McGee just dominated that final possession. And with all this Northern State momentum, let's see how far those 2 points go come later on in the game. Halftime here in Moorhead on the men's side. The Dragons lead Northern State 32-24. You're watching live coverage of MSU Moorhead Dragon men's basketball on the Dragons Digital Network.
At MadBus, we're taking action to make your ride as safe as possible. Extra sanitizing, protective equipment, and suspending fare collection to minimize contact. We also need your help. Face coverings are required on all MadBus vehicles for the protection of our passengers and staff. We can all get there safely. Together.
We raise the bar on bar food with sandwiches, tenders, and
burgers.
There's more where this came from. To the greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's a new stay at the Courtyard by Marriott, located just minutes from downtown Fargo, local colleges, shopping centers, and several restaurants. The Courtyard features a 24-hour fitness center, 24-hour on-site Starbucks, and our bistro restaurant and lounge open for breakfast and dinner daily. Relax in one of our 2 indoor swimming pools and hot tub. The comfort your family needs close to all the action at the Courtyard by Marriott. Visit our website or call 218-284-1000. That's 218-284-1000.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent David Eggers in Moorhead today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Today's live coverage on the Dragons Digital Network is brought to you by our broadcast partners, Bell Bank, Brandfolk, BSN Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Bite Speed, Herbert and Gerberts, Inforum, Gate City Bank, MadBus, Microtel, Midco, Papa John's, Pepsi, Richards Transportation, Sanford Health, Shields, Shucks Bus Service, State Farm agent David Eggers, WDAY, the NSIC, and Minnesota State University Moorhead. After years of planning, pandemics, and postponements, Dragon student athletes finally got to see their new weight room for the first time. Leading the charge, Dragon alum and current head strength and conditioning coach, Phil Herkenhoff.
Extremely exciting. It's something that, obviously, when I played here, I wanted a new weight room, and we just have a huge space. So to have it completely redone is truly amazing. And then to see their faces, too, once I got in the room, is just like, they deserve this type of thing. So it makes me feel excited for them. I still am excited, and words can't explain it sometimes.
It was super cool. It's been a work in progress for a while. There's been a lot of talk for a few years, and to finally see it in person and finish is really cool to see.
It was so cool. I mean, seeing the change from what was in here previously, you know, the old wood floors just covered by those black mats, the old racks, the combination of, you know, the just combination of everything that was in here that was accumulated over the years to all brand new everything. It's incredible. And that turf, that's nice.
My favorite thing in here, it's got to be the red turf. The red turf matching the red end zones on Shields Field. I think it's a neat factor in there. There's so much other stuff in there that's so cool. The dumbbells with the Dragon logo on it. The subtle dragons throughout the place that I think is just the added bonus for me.
Probably the turf, just to have that. Not a lot of weight rooms have that. It's kind of something up and coming, and just to have that and how pronounced it is in this room, it stands out, and I think the athletes are excited for it too.
Yes, the turf and the whole room is very, very nice now that it's all finished, but the process began years ago, a whole strength staff ago, in fact. But now, with the help of some amazing donors, someday is today for the Dragons.
The process started way back in 2017 when, at that time, our strength and conditioning coach, Travis Anderson, was here. And the idea, we started the conversation of how can we upgrade this weight room? What's the best way to do it? And we started the conversations, we started exploring options. Coach Anderson went to a lot of different weight rooms trying to figure out what would be the ideal weight room with the square foot that we have and with the footprint. Started the process. Our good friends at Sanford Health bought into the dream early on, and they jumped on board and made a lead gift to this project. We've had numerous other donors along the way who've come along our side and said, hey, we want to make this happen for your student athletes. We want to make this happen for future student athletes.
Truly amazing process. Not many strength coaches get to, you know, develop their own weight room, and you know, I was given that opportunity, and I'm truly blessed for that opportunity to, you know, come here with the new position and be able, you know, administration saying like, go ahead, you know, this is your room, do what you want with it. And, you know, obviously still talking with Coach Anderson on the space that we had, and he was here for multiple years and how things flowed, and I wanted his opinion on things, and then just kind of putting my stamp on it as well is, you know, kind of how I set it up and what I feel is going to flow best for my programs and how I do things and how my staff does things.
Renovating one room may not seem like a big deal, but this one room is the only space every student athlete uses. One room that can elevate all sports at the same time. One room that will excite recruits, grow athletes, and could even change the culture of Dragon athletics.
Without a doubt, this is one room that every student athlete uses throughout their time here as a Dragon athlete. And they're going to get faster, stronger, bigger, and this is a room that's going to help them do that. And the equipment in here is state-of-the-art, is the top of the line, is the equipment that will transform our student athletes to the next level.
I think just the culture is going to change a little bit. Having like that new renovated weight room is going to really add a lot to Dragon athletics.
I always said that my favorite room on campus is the weight room, because that's where all the work is put in. I mean, yes, you have your practice times, but you know, when I came here for football, everything was you spend the most time with the strength coach. Even with track, we spend more time with our strength coaches than we do with our, you know, event group coach. So this is where a lot of the work is done, and so this is just going to make it. I mean, we're going. One of the other throwers said, "I'm going to enjoy coming to lift just because of the space now." And seeing, you know, all this new equipment that we get to use, all the new tools that the coaches are going to have at their disposal makes me both incredibly nervous and very excited, because it's going to get interesting with some of the new stuff they're going to be able to do.
The end goal was being able to impact our current student athletes and impact future student athletes, and without a doubt, we hit it right on the head.
More exciting way to end.
For over 100 years, we have been here to connect you, entertain you, inform you, Our world may change, but we are always here. Then, now, and tomorrow.
Better starts with convenience. Better starts with trust. You can trust that your pre-approval is guaranteed on closing day, which is one less thing to worry about. Better starts with saving you money. No ATM fees and no minimum balances mean how you spend your money is up to you. Because at Gate City Bank, better starts with you. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
Halftime here in Moorhead on the men's side. The Dragons lead Northern State 32-24. These two Northern Sun North teams that are travel partners standing in the middle of the ring going toe-to-toe. Let's take a look at some first half highlights. First, the big fella with touch. Gus Reedy.
Oh, that was from the logo.
Oh boy. If there was a 4-point line, he would have been behind it. Here's Bryce Ersfeld, fearless. We were just talking about how a 6'2 guy can go up against a 6'10 guy. That's how you finish. That's Belka. He's already tall. That was one of his 2 buckets in the first half. Then Trey Longstreet underneath. Pretty pass by Money on the way in. You're going to love this finish. You want to watch this again. Look at that. Lorenzo McGee doing his best Jared Bledsoe to finish the half. I'm telling you, remember those 2 points. It's an 8-point game. Halftime highlights presented by Midco. What do you have on the stats?
Very impressive. Dragons shooting a high percentage, close to 54%. Not able to make a 3, and you're still up by 8, which is impressive. Wolves only knocked down 1 tray for 10%, shooting close to 17% from the free throw line. That'll be something that we want to watch. And obviously the turnovers, 8 for the Dragons, 6 for the Wolves, both teams in single digits for the turnovers. So you want to definitely watch that. Dragons doing an impressive job on the boards. Up by 3, 20-17.
Halftime numbers presented by Papa John's. We're back with more after this. You're watching live coverage of Dragon men's basketball on the Dragon Digital Network.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I didn't have to do anything. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But man, being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up out of bed to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. The sheer effort it takes just for basic life functions like breathing has earned you the right to have someone bring that sandwich to you. Your struggle is not lost on us. Have a sandwich, you hero.
Heading to Fargo Moorhead to get away and have a little fun? Book your room at the highly rated Microtel Inn & Suites. It's conveniently located just off 8th Street and I-94. Clean rooms and all the amenities you need to relax and recharge after a fun day out. Plus, when you wake up, you can enjoy a free hot breakfast. What are you waiting for? Book your room today at the Microtel Inn & Suites in Moorhead. Call 218-284-4022 or visit microtelmoorhead.com.
Riddle me this. With all this sizzling meat and crunchy veggies nestled between toasty flatbread, who should get credit for Papa John's papadilla? The person who invented pizza or the person who invented folding? Well, whoever it is, a tip of the tongue hat to you, sir or madam. Papa John's Papadillas for just $6 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's.
All right, here we go. Some out-of-town scores here on a busy opening night. All travel partners playing one another. Look at Upper Iowa under Brooks McCown, leading Winona State by 15. Wayne State, they are continuing to get better. Remember, the Dragons beat them in the NCAAs. Minnesota Crookston beat Bemidji State. Congratulations goes to former Dragon assistant coach Dan Weiss. Southwestern Sioux Falls tied at 38 at the half. Minnesota State over Concordia St. Paul. Minot State over Mary, and Minnesota Duluth over St. Cloud State. This look around the league presented by Richards. Upcoming schedule, the Dragons are back at it on Friday. We'll have the game at 1 o'clock on the Dragons Digital Network. And then at 3 o'clock on Saturday. Upcoming schedule presented by Bell Bank. I need some bullets.
You need some bullets? I'm reloaded.
Let's go right now.
I'm reloaded.
Right now.
Paint points. The Dragons had 24 points in the paint, so definitely want to continue to watch that. Keep intensity. Obviously, we saw the Dragons force a timeout, and they forced a 5-second call. So that was very impressive. Definitely want to keep the intensity. And then lastly, bench points. Obviously, we talked about the depth that the Dragons had. 9 points off the bench will be something to watch as they play on this evening.
We talked about our players to watch. Sam Maston had 4 points. Gavin Baumgartner had none. They got to get that guy going, don't they?
Absolutely. Like you mentioned, he had 32 points at one point this season already. Would love to see him get going.
All right, here we go. Second half time here on the men's side.
Wolves looking to get it back inside. Nice looking shot there by Moni, showing his versatility with the three-pointer.
It's a 5-point game. The Dragons led by as many as 15 in the first half. Moni shooting 30% from behind the arc. Here's Ersfeld. McGee. Step back three. Not even close. Here comes Cole Bergen.
And obviously, historically, no give up in the Wolves as Baumgartner does a great job anticipating that pass. Dragons looking to run.
Ersfeld from deep.
Oh, he shot that and knew it was going in when he left his hands. Transition three for the Dragons.
Both him and Baumgartner have that confidence.
Confidence and chemistry. You talk about setting your teammate up for success, knowing how to pass it to him, when to pass it to him right in stride. Ersfeld knocking down that three as Dane Zimmer rips down another defensive rebound.
His 9th rebound overall. Baumgartner looking to get things started. Didn't force it, lost the ball, stolen away. And Chad Walthall just got teed up. That was quick. That'll be the first team foul against the Dragons in the second half. So here's Gus Reedy at the free throw line for 2.
Did he explain why or what happened?
Not to me. Reedy gets a pair of freebies. So we talk about that McGee bucket at the end of it, just got nullified, right? 6-point game, and Northern State has the ball.
Not necessarily. Obviously, you talk about the free throw shooting woes for Northern State. Obviously, that's a good sign for them as they get 2 free throws in a row.
Reedy from deep, no. Jaden Stanley Williams had to fight for that rebound. Baumgartner. Zimmer banging underneath.
Tough finish on his side. If you saw the way he fought to get position right away, 8 points for Dane, 9 rebounds on his way to a double-double this evening.
Whistle and a foul. I think they got Jaden Stanley Williams for a 10-yard holding penalty. His second, and Northern State will inbound on the baseline. Reedy. Nope.
Reedy is not hesitating to shoot the ball off that curl three-pointer.
You notice Maston came out because he knew that Ersfeld would not be afraid to stop and pop.
And you got to respect that. You have to. If you've watched Dragon basketball the last 2-3 years, he's going to shoot that three and shoot it with confidence, as you mentioned.
If he has space. Maybe not.
I mean, he had a hand in his face that last possession. Oh, nice find inside. Excellent spacing by the Dragons. Ersfeld finding Zimmer inside for his 10th point.
Zimmer had 21 and 15 against Oklahoma Baptist in an overtime loss. Manley bucket underneath by Maston. He has 6. Maston came into today averaging 14.8. Baumgartner, Vanilla!
Zimmer, and again, the chemistry. Baumgartner finding Zimmer with a slam. Great backdoor read there by Dane Zimmer.
If Baumgartner doesn't have any points, Money again. Baumgartner doesn't have any points, but obviously he's engineering this offense here these last couple possessions.
Nice flick of the wrist there by Money for his second three on the evening.
Baumgartner, no. Rebound pulled down by Cole Bergen.
Nice, Dave.
Great decision there by Money, knocking down the long three. And they got him. What was the call there?
They got a foul on Northern State. It might have been Money. It wasn't on the shot. It's a 5-point game. Oh, I think they called a warning for
flopping?
No, for delay.
For delay? Okay, I got you.
They might have called it for flopping on because they said it was on 12. This is Jaden Stanley Williams now. It's a 5-point game. Here come the Wolves. Maston.
Good defense there by Baumgartner. That's fine. It might be a dunk as we watch McGee go up and throw it down.
They're not just fun to watch, Jared, in my opinion. I mean, they got to keep Northern State a couple possessions, just try to increase his lead. It was 15. It just keeps getting smaller and smaller. Dunks are high percentage shots for you guys that can jump.
And momentum builders. Momentum builders. I mean, obviously, Dragons have athletes this season. Like you said, fun to watch, but it's going to happen on the defensive end collectively. And we saw that so far that first half. High screen and roll action here for Ersfeld. Bird clearing out the lane.
Clearing out is the optimum word. The big fella getting The foul. He cleans house. We'll stay in Moorhead.
It's a new stay at the Courtyard by Marriott, located just minutes from downtown Fargo, local colleges, shopping centers, and several restaurants. The Courtyard features a 24-hour fitness center, 24-hour on-site Starbucks, and our bistro restaurant and lounge open for breakfast and dinner daily. Relax in one of our 2 indoor swimming pools and hot tub. The comfort your family needs close to all the action at the Courtyard by Marriott. Visit our website or call 218-284-1000. That's 218-284-1000.
Today's game is sponsored by State Farm and State Farm agent David Eggers. He's your one-stop shop in Moorhead for protecting your car and your valuables. So stop looking around. David Eggers is ready to help. Call 218-233-1334 for a surprisingly great rate. You talk about the Dragons. All the Dragons came back and they had the leading scorer from the University of Marion, Trevor Kaiser. Northern State lost to the transfer protocol. Parker Fox, who averaged 22.3 points per game. Mason Stark, who averaged almost 17. Tommy Chapman and Andrew Coleman. Arguably, you could say they lost their top 4 players. And now look at them now.
Right. You mean, every team loses and regroups, but said the Dragons' depth, man, very impressive that they pick up full court here.
You talk about the Dragons bench. Against Crown College, they had 87 bench points. Now, I'm not suggesting they need 87 tonight.
Nice shot there.
Caleb Walton-Blandon makes it a 4-point game. 14 minutes left to go. Ersfeld across midcourt. Here's Ersfeld going up against Walton-Blandon. Jesse Berg flashed in the lane. Lorenzo McGee, the crossover in the right hand. He couldn't finish, but he got fouled.
He has a mean cross. Mean crosser. We saw that going into the half. Watch her on the play. A little hezzy cross, snatch.
That's our first hezzy cross of the year. Keep going.
With the contact and opportunity to get 2 at the line.
That's an HC. Hezzy cross.
Hezzy cross.
Is that hyphenated? Hezzy hyphen cross? Or is it just hezzy cross?
Are you Googling it right now?
No, I'm telling you that Richards Transportation has been a proud supporter and transporter of the Dragons for years. Since 1986, Jay and Mark have been committed to providing clean, courteous, safe transportation. Call 218-233-3404 and book your next trip with Richards. McGee hits 1 of 2. It's 44-39. I'm hyphenating it twice. Hezzy, hyphen, cross.
There you go. It's been done.
Now we're not talking about that anymore until the next Hezzy cross. Kobe Bush. Money. And one!
Big time shot there by Money on his 3rd 3-pointer. Opportunity for a 4-point play by a young man right out of Fargo, North Dakota. Little flare screen action. Nothing but nylon on that tray.
Money. The 4-point play by Jackson Money gives him 12 already in the second half. It's a 1-point Dragon lead. McGee fouled. He was harassed the entire possession by Maston, who got whacked for the foul. You see the out-of-town scorers in the Northern Sun on the women's side. Oh, and the men's side. Benega inbounds to Berg. Clef. Lost it. Here comes Northern State looking for their first lead of the night. Kobe Bush. No.
Nice rebound there by Berg. Failed for the shot fake. Luckily, to get that defensive rebound.
Here's Berg going up against Bush. Benninga.
He's fine inside.
Inside to Jesse, and it's good to be tall.
Yes. Excellent finding there by Benninga. 4 points for Bird. The Dragons continue.
Walton Blandon, the answer. 46-4. I could watch this all night long.
Yeah. Walton Blandon showing his versatility. First knocked down the 3 off the curl screen, now getting to the basket with ease.
Here's Trevor Kaiser. We mentioned Kaiser at 32 against Crown. That was in a 71-point win. This will be a little different as Lorenzo McGee gets the friendly roll.
Friendly roll is correct, Steve. Little headsy snatchback 3-pointer for McGee.
Belka for 3. No. Queth the rebound.
Get it, Buzz. Get it, Buzz.
There goes Kaiser. He gets the ball punched out. Dane Zimmer, Simon Sem, Gabe Myron all back in the game for the Dragons. There's Saul Phillips, as he's going to have a one-way conversation with Ben Walden. That was Phillips. Zimmer in the corner. Sem. Benninga. No. Trevor Kaiser.
Nice rebound there by Kaiser, showing his athleticism. Oh, nice find.
Zimmer again.
Benninga showing his court vision, setting Dane Zimmer up for the layup a couple plays ago, setting Berg up as he shows his scrappiness, containing penetration.
Crowd getting back into it. That shot short, and there's a loose ball foul whistled against Kobe Bush. I honestly believe I didn't play the game, you did in front of great fans. I think the Dragons got some help that time on defense by these guys.
Absolutely. That's part of the home court advantage, if you will, when you have your fans rooting. You absorb, like I said, oftentimes you hear athletes talk about they felt the energy in the building. That possession, the energy was definitely in the building. Like this idea going back inside to Dane. Oh, nice find. The Dragons' chemistry is extremely impressive, but they continue to make great passes in the interior.
Sim to Myron, you don't hear that very often. 53-45. Here's the Dragon crowd again. Bush, no. Dragons have numbers. Myron and Sem. Simon got fouled.
And if you're Myron, you probably want to throw that at the rim to let Sem go get it. But again, first home, well, not the first home game, first NSIC conference game as you look there, yeah, you want to throw that. You want to throw that up.
And what was Simon have done with it?
Oh, he would have brung the house down. We talked about the energy in the building. These guys, you would have heard the thunder roar from these bleachers.
Simon Sem, 2 of 4 from the free throw line this season. His first one, wide left. With a totally free checking account, banking is a slam dunk or an alley-oop. Never pay an ATM fee anywhere when you use your Gate City Bank debit card. You can get a Dragon free MSU Moorhead Dragon card to show your team spirit. Myron grabs the rebound.
Great energy and effort there by Myron. Gaining that slash to the basket.
His first 2 points tonight, it's a 10-point lead. It's a 9-0 Dragon run.
It's picking up the intensity. I often hear Benninga with the follow-up of a three-pointer, but encouraging to see him get going from out of bounds. Look at Simon Sim be scrappy.
Money, no.
He gets fouled again.
For 3. Guy's just a freshman. What a find by Saul Phillips. 9:28 left to go. Dragons up by 10.
Thompson driving baseline, got caught in the air.
Yeah, don't ever want to leave your feet in that situation, and that's a costly mistake. Here's why Wes Ova's in the game defensively. Try to get Byers shut down, and he did it right there, but his team doesn't come up with a rebound.
And Omat makes them pay. Dunwa Omat, his third three. He's got 11 off the bench.
You got Omat with 3 threes, Phipps with 3 threes. Kind of unexpected shooters there.
Jack Thompson responds with a corner 3 for USF. Byers.
The
up and under, but he can't finish. That was a great move.
Yeah, he's had a couple of those where he just made.
Live video brought to you by Gate City Bank. Dragons shooting 50%. Still trying to get it going from three-point range. They're out rebounding Northern State 31-20, and they've listened to you. They've started to value the basketball and have only had 1 turnover so far this half. Stats presented by Sodexo.
Absolutely. Great job there by pointing that out. One thing we didn't see on that, 40 points inside of the paint for the Dragons this evening. 40 points. So, again, you talk about that interior passing, setting your teammate up for success. The Dragons continue to get it done inside the paint. And as you mentioned, shooting 60%. Give yourself a chance to win a ball game as Mone knocks down all 3 of these free throws.
15 second half points for the freshman. 55-48. This is Trevor Kaiser. Zimmer the tip, no. And the foul on Dane. Want to say hello to Tom and Lori Hintz watching back in Rochester. Megan came over. We talked about her. So,
yes,
of course, she comes over.
Good to see Megan.
Always great to see her.
Did ask if she have some more eligibility, so she said no. She checked on that.
This is Maston. Maston spun about 20 times.
Oh, finish inside there by Maston.
8 for Maston. It's a 5-point game. Quick 5-0 run by Northern. Here's Simon Sam and Zimmer.
Nice find. Be ready, big fella.
Foul. A lot of slipping and sliding, and
it's just scrappy, as you talked about. This is what we would expect to see at mid-season. Guys scrappy, the ball movement.
This is round, what are we in? Round 9 of this heavyweight fight. Scheduled for 15.
15, that's old school.
Oh! Come on, man, you know this is an old school game. 55-50, 8:35 left to go. This isn't this 101 to 95 stuff. This is getting physical and earning your points.
And this is a bucket.
Like Dane Zimmer just got on a 720.
Inside, man, he shoots a high percentage. And going back to that left hand, just a soft touch inside for Dane Zimmer.
8 and 9, good enough for you? Walton Blandon.
Great defense there by Zimmer. Look at the scrap, look at the energy, the effort, and that's the right call. That's the right call as we saw it.
Why did Ersfeld touch it? That would have been out of bounds on Northern. Maybe he didn't know, but I think that was last touched by Northern State.
And that's one of those plays, if you're a young player watching this game, communicate. Got to open your mouth and say, hey, let your teammate know what's going on. Instead of just assuming. Look at Sim go high. Look at Baumgartner hustle.
He tipped it out last.
And Reedy running that play down. not giving up.
Speedy Reedy.
Speedy Reedy. And no give up on these Wolves. I mean, as you mentioned, the Dragons went up double figures. They can still fight back into this game. Defense there by Zimmer. Good block there by McGee.
Reedy! No.
Down there by Zimmer.
His 11th. Third double-double of the year for Zimmer. Here's Baumgartner looking for his first 2 points. No. Punched it away. Northern State has numbers. Here comes Maston. 7:10 left to go. Velka banging with McGee.
Good defense there. Oh. Wow. Interesting call there.
A late whistle blown by Isaiah Conrad as the foul gets whistled on Lorenzo McGee, and Chad Walthall knows he cannot say
a word.
I would like to chat about that with you. So Belka will head to the free throw line for 2. This Northern State team last year, I just mentioned the 4 that left. They went 19-2 last year. Their only regular season loss to the Dragons on February 20th, and then they lost in overtime at home in the regional championship when they were up 11 with 3 minutes left. Wow. Parker Fox had 34 points, 12 rebounds, and then decided to go to the University of Minnesota. I do not like the transfer rule. I know it's the way it's trending, but not a fan. 57-52, 6:53 left to go.
Right call.
Zimmer fouled by Velka. In fairness to that rule, coaches come and go. Hey, I'm going where the money is.
You took the words right out of my thoughts, because as an employee, you get a chance to move around.
Yeah. Saul Phillips, he finds something better, he goes.
He's out.
Gone.
Yeah.
So I like the rule. They call me can't make up his mind, Steve. 6:38 left to go. Dragons up by 5. They've never trailed tonight. Here goes Lorenzo McGee.
Tough finish inside by McGee. Through the double team, Moni came over to help. Not to be denied. McGee with the bucket. And now you hear the football team getting into it.
Reedy for 3. Foul. McGee with another one, and this will put Belka, who was mad at himself for not being able to finish, on the free throw line to shoot 2. Clank goes try number 1. If you're looking for the right fit for college, schedule an in-person, transfer, online visit, group tour, or sign up for an event at mnstate.edu/visit. Belka makes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Steve DeStacio, Jared Bledsoe, enjoying some mid-season college basketball on opening night. Remember, this is just 1. You know that. Uno. Not that 50-game non-conference schedule that you played way back when the
50 games in one season?
When the league only had 8 teams. 14 conference games and 13 non-cons. Jaden Stanley Williams with a 3.
And again, when you can go to your bench and get some firepower, Stanley Williams with the energy and the triple.
Walton Bland says, I'm going to the rack. You want to try to stop me? Foul me.
And again, he's knocked down a couple threes. threes, or knocked down the three so far. And again, you gotta contest that and using his speed to his advantage. Smart possession there.
Makes a pair from the free throw line. 62-55, the Dragons are up by 7. 5.5 minutes left to go. Baumgartner fouled.
Good patience by the Dragons. Getting inside, didn't like the shots of the opportunities they had and set up the teammate for an opportunity. Again, this could be a big possession for Baumgartner. Obviously know he can knock it down, get him going from the free throw line.
He's an 82% free throw shooter. He's got none tonight.
Right. And as a scorer, just to see the ball go through the basket can get you going, both offensively and defensively.
His first 4 games of the season was not in double figures. His last 3, he's been in dubs. He scores point number 1 right now. I'm not suggesting for a moment that guy right there has had a bad game. He has not. He has been large presence defensively and running the ship. Agree?
I agree, yes. Setting his teammates up for success, scrappy, providing energy, defensive presence on the perimeter.
4 assists.
Tough defense there by the Dragons. That's the right call.
Lorenzo's got 3. And we hit the final media timeout. Hang on! 4:57 left to go. The Dragons lead is 8.
Better starts with convenience. Better starts with trust. You can trust that your pre-approval is guaranteed on closing day, which is one less thing to worry about. Better starts with saving you money. No ATM fees and no minimum balances mean how you spend your money is up to you. Because at Gate City Bank, better starts with you. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
All right, Jared, here you go. Let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm. This is Gavin Baumgartner. And that is Dane Zimmer. And that's some pretty stuff. If you hear the crowd going nuts, we just had our half-court shot, and my man, nothing but nets. You asked me how many shots does he get.
Yeah, I asked you because I didn't know. He
gets
missed
2.
the first one, and he got the second one, nothing, like you said, nothing but nylon, and his teammates with bananas. What does he get?
You got love. 4:57 left to go. First free throw goes through by Longstreet.
Interesting. Dragons only 6 of 12 from the free throw line. On the flip side, you talk about three-point shooting. The Wolves are 5 of 25 from behind the three-point line.
The Dragons are shooting 60%. Northern State's shooting 36.5%. The Wolves are shooting 20% like you just mentioned, 5 of 25. It's a 7-point game. Crazy. Belka, a foul.
And we just talked about the free throw shooting for the Dragons. We'll see if Dane can step up as he's currently 0 for 1 from the free throw line.
Northern State's won 3 in a row coming into tonight. Southern Arkansas, South Dakota School of Mines, and Black Hill State. Dane Zimmer misses the front end of the 1-and-1. He's 0 for 2. It's a 7-point game with 4:42 left to go. Walton Blandon, defended by Ersfeld. Here he goes again.
Spin cycle. Brandon.
5-point game.
Like the poise there.
Stanley Williams again!
Big time shot. Love the poise. Didn't force it off the penetration. Knocking down his second three-pointer. The energy out of this young man.
3 on the court. We're going to check for 2 or 3 points.
What they get now? I think they're going to take a look at it. Now, why they're doing it now, I don't know. But Jaden Stanley Williams, I'm telling you, he was on that cut line of, is this a 10-player team? Is this 11, right? And guy's balling. He's hit a couple huge shots tonight. Whether this counts as 2 or counts as 3.
I'll be honest. The streets were talking, and this young man, obviously, the Division I transfer coming in. He can play.
Played at Morehead State.
Yeah.
He goes from
the OVC, the Ohio Valley Conference.
Goes from Morehead State to Morehead State. Right?
Different spelling, absolutely.
Phil Simms played there, former Super Bowl winning quarterback. You know who else is from there? Kelly Kulick. Only woman to win a major on the men's PBA tour.
That's impressive.
You'll remember she won the Tournament of Champions in 2010. Come on, you got to know that. And Chuck Woolery.
Chuck Woolery. We'll be back in 2 and 2.
2 and 2. Come on, man.
Come on.
Chuck's still cruising. He's like 85 now. Here we go. 66-58, 3:53 left to go. Walton Blandon, no.
Great hustle there by Mooney.
Greedy, no.
Another offensive rebound there by Mooney.
Mooney hits and fouled. Is that Lorenzo's 4th?
Excellent poise and footwork there by the young freshman. Mooney. Spin, shot fake, Gets McGee off the ground. An opportunity to get 3 points from the stripe.
Straight cash, Mooney. And he makes his free throws. 66-61. Do you concur that you could watch this all night?
Absolutely. That's why I showed up.
Right?
I expected to be here a while. Didn't you?
I expected to see this type. I am pleasantly surprised at the energy and enthusiasm of this game. It's a Tuesday night. It's a first game, but I think I don't know. I think these guys know this team's pretty good. I'd like to see him get behind the women a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Right? Here's Dane Zimmer again at the free throw line. He's 0 for 2. Women lost earlier tonight. We had it right here on the Dragons Digital Network, 66-48. There's Dragon head coach Chad Walfo, hoping that his Minnetonka, Minnesota native, Dane Zimmer, can knock down another free throw. In and out, look who got the rebound. Gavin Baumgartner into Zimmer, and he gets fouled.
You talked about Baumgartner being active, showing up big time offensive rebound there by Baumgartner. Finding Dane Zimmer again in the lane.
Baumgartner has 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Terrific defense, smart decisions. He hasn't forced anything. Dane misses free throw number 1. We're under 3 minutes to play.
About areas of improvement. Obviously, free throw shooting has to be one of them for the Dragons.
Yeah, Dane's 1 of 6. The Dragons are 7 of 16 from the free throw line. Velka, no. Zimmer, another rebound. His 12th. McGee had company from behind. Jaden Stanley Williams. That's the offensive rebound. Jaden Stanley Williams gets whistled for the offensive foul. 67-61. 2:27 left to go. Zimmer will sit. Trevor Kaiser is back in. The Dragons are playing small. Ersfeld, McGee, Kaiser, Baumgartner, Jaden Stanley Williams.
Big possession here for the Wolves.
Reedy misses. That ball went out of bounds. Last touch by the Dragons as Stanley Williams dribbled it out of bounds.
Wouldn't hurt to go to the replay on that one.
I had that. Right here.
I didn't.
Right in front of me.
It was right in front of me too. Same guy.
I didn't have my glasses on.
Yeah, exactly. Tough drive there.
I think they got Money for pushing off.
Big stop for the Dragons there. It's only up 6 points. Over 2 minutes to go.
Well, they're going to put Jaden Stanley Williams on the line. He's 2 of 2 so far tonight. Both teams are in a double bonus, or so far this season, excuse me. This is to make it an 8-point game. No! Kaiser the rebound. I'm telling you, you talk about the Dragon women getting busy. Their guards getting in and getting rebounds. Baumgartner, Kaiser.
That's just impressive.
And now Sam Maston, I believe, did he just foul out? Either way, Trevor Kaiser, who's scoreless tonight. So both guys who have scored 30 in consecutive games have a total of 1 point tonight. But Kaiser just got a huge offensive rebound after Baumgartner got an offensive rebound. And now this would make it a 9-point game with 2 minutes left to go. No.
He misses the free throw, but that's what's impressive. As you mentioned, 2 guys are capable of going for 30. So if you're watching film as a team, as an opponent, you're like, all right, if we can contain this guy, we got a chance to get a victory. What you said, between the 2 of them, they have 2 points, and the Dragons are up 8.
Velka.
Tough shot there inside by Velka as the Wolves pick up full court.
His first bucket in the second half. Trey Longstreet came in when Maston fouled out, and they get the stop. It's another Dragon turnover. That's their 14th tonight. A minute and a half left to go. You know what this reminds me of? Remember the 118-117 Northern State overtime win 5 years ago here? That's what this reminds me. I mean, not the scoring, obviously, but just the intensity, the atmosphere, and just getting after it. Velka lost it. Baumgartner the defense.
Great help side defense there by Kaiser. Again, this is huge. These are huge possessions for the Wolves.
They all are. I mean, everything going forward. 3.
That's no good. Nice rebound there by Stanley. Stanley Williams. Great decision there by Baumgartner. I like that decision. Didn't force it.
against a 6'7" Belka? No. They're going to wind it. A minute left to go. The Dragons are up by 6. And Chad Walthall's going to stop it. 57.6 seconds left to go. The Dragons still up by a half dozen.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I didn't have to do anything. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But man, being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up out of bed to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. The sheer effort it takes just for basic life functions like breathing has earned you the right to have someone bring that sandwich to you. Your struggle is not lost on us. Have a sandwich, you hero.
All right, Jared, I need you to take me inside of a pair of huddles. First, that one.
Obviously, you got to get a stop, so you got to be mindful of a quick hitter trying to get it inside. The Dragons have 44 points in the paint, so you're obviously going to look to try to double inside the paint, get a quick trap or something like that.
How about inside of that huddle?
You want to run clock. You want to get it in, run the clock. You got 9 seconds left, so probably some high screen and roll action. Probably get the ball into McGee's hands and let him dance with it.
That inside the huddle was non-sponsored but extremely informative. Here we go, 9 on the shot clock for the Dragons. As we look at coach's cam. Baumgartner, are you kidding me?
Three-pointer by Baumgartner. Big time shot there.
You don't see the huge reaction, but Gavin Baumgartner, we talked about prior to that three, he has had the biggest one-point game maybe that we've ever seen, and now he just went Johnny Clutch from long range.
And again, you talk about just the depth.
Mooney, no. Guess who got the rebound? He got fouled as he just took over this game.
Big time shot there by Baumgartner, again from the Dragon logo.
You know what that shot was?
What shot was that?
Money in the bank. Now he's going to go to the free throw line. The Dragons have never trailed in this game.
You got 10 guys that can put up points for you in the game. That's impressive. Baumgartner knocks down that second free throw.
It's an 11-point game with 41 seconds left.
Tough finish.
Walton Blandon finishes. Guy knows how to go to the hoop. 34 seconds left to go. The Dragon lead is 9.
Heading to Fargo Moorhead to get away and have a little fun? Book your room at the highly rated Microtel Inn and Suites. It's conveniently located just off 8th Street and I-94. Clean rooms and all the amenities you need to relax and recharge after a fun day out. Plus, when you wake up, you can enjoy a free hot breakfast. What are you waiting for? Book your room today at the Microtel Inn and Suites in Moorhead. Call 218-284-4022 or visit microtelmoorhead.com.
That's Gavin Baumgartner right in the middle. Dude's a ball player. Just, have you had one of those nights? You hadn't. When you struggled, you've always talked about watching the ball go through the hoop. I don't think he needed that free throw to make that shot. I just think he's got that it. Here's Trevor Kaiser across midcourt.
Very impressive out of bounds play call. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. I was right here.
Were you right?
Was I paying attention? No.
They lined up like it was a football play.
Mm-hmm. Right in front of the football team.
Yes.
Here's Trevor Kaiser. It will go down, at least in my mind, that this guy Kaiser, who just missed, got one of the bigger rebounds of the game.
Yes.
22 seconds left. Guess who's going to the hole? Back.
Oh, blocked there by Kaiser. Again, when you can go to your bench and get that type of energy and effort, that's impressive.
And now Chad Walthall is going to run this clock out. This is a hard-fought opening night victory here at home for the Dragons. 75-65 over Northern State. Jared and I will wrap it up after this. You're watching live coverage of MSU Moorhead Dragon men's basketball on the Dragons Digital Network.
Riddle me this, with all this sizzling meat and crunchy veggies nestled between toasty flatbread, who should get credit for Papa John's papadilla? The person who invented pizza or the person who invented folding? Well, whoever it is, a tip of the tongue hat to you, sir or madam. Papa John's papadillas for just $6 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent David Eggers in Moorhead today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
75-65, the Dragons hang on. What a night here on opening night. The Dragons led it at the half by 8, and then they hung on and sail into the night and win 75-65. Let's take a look at some second half highlights. Again, Dragons were up by 8. That is Caleb Walton Blandon, and all that guy did was go to the rack, and then, of course, he hit a 3. Inside, Gavin Baumgartner finds Dane Zimmer. Zimmer, we'll get to him later on. Inside, Sam Maston before he fouled out. A bucket to try to draw Northern State, or did draw Northern State, in within a couple. How about that? Jaden Stanley Williams with not one, but 2 bombs in the second half, helping the Dragons. Jackson Money was terrific tonight. That guy is going to have himself a whale of a career, and maybe the biggest shot of the night was Gavin Baumgartner nailing that 3. That might have nailed the coffin shut for the Dragons. They win 75-65.
Yeah, it's an impressive job by the Dragons getting buckets. As you see, close to 62% from the field, 45.5% from the three-point line. Obviously struggled from the free throw line. Dominated the boards with 40 boards. Struggled with the turnovers, but again, impressive job by the Dragons getting the victory, 75-65.
Stats presented by Papa John's. Take a look at a play of the game. We just saw the Baumgartner throw. Oh, Baumgartner inside to Lorenzo McGee. That's a dime and a half. Our play of the game, Baumgartner to McGee as he sends it in. Presented by Herbert and Gerberts. Bold between the breads. As far as our player of the game, this is pretty easy. Dane Zimmer was amazing tonight. He had 17 points. He had 12 rebounds. He played big boy basketball all night long. His third double-double of the season. Dane Zimmer is your newsmaker of the game, presented by the Forum of Fargo Moorhead. The Forum Sports Department is committed to reporting all the latest sports news and information. Check us out online at inforum.com. As far as the stat of the game, you know what? In the last 4 seasons, tonight marks only the second time the Dragons have played Northern State in Nemzik. You got the pandemic, and remember a couple years ago, the Dragons played over at Concordia because of graduation. Our stat of the game presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. Take a look at our upcoming schedule again. We wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I'll come back here on Friday. It'll be a non-conference game against Winona State. The men in the Microtel Classic will play at 1 o'clock here on the Dragons Digital Network. And then Saturday, I'm back again at 3 o'clock as the Dragons take on Sioux Falls. The upcoming schedule is presented by Bell Bank. Steve DeStatio, Jared Bledsoe. I got one more. I've been teasing Jared all night long. Just real quick here on this webcast. Happy anniversary. Tonight, your team beat St. Martin's out in Bellingham, Washington 20 years ago tonight. And then 20 years ago tomorrow night, you had your career high 29 points in a Dragons 97-94 overtime victory over the number 2 ranked Western Washington Vikings. You went for a smooth 50 that weekend. Happy anniversary.
I appreciate that, my friend.
What'd you think about this game here tonight?
Very impressed with the depth. I mean, like you said, big-time shot there at the end by Baumgartner. You talk about Dane Zimmer, 17 points, 12 boards. So you start focusing in on the post, but you got 2 players that can drop 30 from the perimeter. So just impressed with the victory.
The Dragons and Wolves played 4 times within a month last year, twice in the regular season, NSIC Championship, NCAAs. I want to see these guys play more and more and more. They're going to be good. The Dragons are going to be good. They won a couple in a row, and now they'll get some NSIC flavoring, if you will, in a non-conference fashion this weekend. Have a happy Thanksgiving, my friend.
You as well.
All right, we'll see you on the flip side. That's going to do it for our presentation of Dragons basketball here tonight. We appreciate your listener and viewership. We invite you to come on back. I'll have the call on Friday afternoon as the Dragons take on Winona State in the Microtel Classic. For everybody at the Go Team, including Jared Bledsoe, Steve DeStatio saying so long from Alex Nemzik Hall and Moorhead. The Dragon men defeat Northern State 75-65. Good